Hi guys, it's Sonelias and welcome back to another video of World Tanks. A replay once again of the rhm-B. Not sure if I pronounced that correctly. Anyways, we got a pretty good game that we got here. So let's actually go into that replay of the game. And as you can see, we're basically in a decent matchup here on this map here. It's an assault game that we're playing. So we're supposed to take the town from the enemy team. So we're starting off, of course, here in the fields, driving our way in the direction of the town, or rather into the easterly direction. Of course, the capture point itself is within the town itself. And let's actually see how we do in this matchup. Now, of course, I wouldn't be making this recording unless it is a pretty decent match that we played here. And you'll see at the end of the actual replay how we ended up actually being the top player in terms of damage dealt on our team. Actually, I don't believe it's only damage dealt. I think there was also actually experience earned. But we'll see that towards the end of the replay. So let's first actually get into things. And as you can see, I've actually gone towards the hilly area just next to the town, driving along it to try to, of course, stay within cover of those hills. And then I'm slowly making my way up through the gap here in the former city wall to actually get towards a more covered position here along the western flank of the town. Now you will see that there, if you look at the minimap on the bottom right, there is of course a heavy tank, a VK-100-01P that was spotted in the center of town. But you do also see that there's two medium tanks that are actually operating on the very northern side of the map here that are trying to push back, of course, our advances. I'm still trying to basically gauge as to where I can actually basically make the best contribution at this point in time. I'm trying to basically now go for a shot at those two medium tanks at the northern flank. But again, there's a bit of a hill right in between myself and them, which actually kind of interferes with me here. But you see our own VK-100-01P is being hit from various different sides because he's quite exposed where he's going over that ridge line. Now, luckily for the enemy, they've actually been able to kill one of my teammates. Slightly bit of a bump here into that, tortoise. And I'm actually now driving into the center of town to try to get some shots at the actual town defenders. Now, you'll notice that there is a, T-30 there that is actually defending the center of town. And I actually see that there is another rhm-B that just popped up there in the center of town. I was able to put a nice shot into him. Dealt him 464 damage. Not the highest damage roll, but still decent damage what was dealt there. Alright, so we're having a bit of luck on our own team now. Or luck, or at least we're having a bit more success on our own team in damaging the enemy. So I'm trying to get a shot at that light tank there, but it's not really easy to actually get that done. So let's actually go back towards the options here in this central part of the town. Again, a second shot in the rhm-B brings us a total damage up to 937. This shot did about 9 more damage than the previous shot, but we also have to contend there with a T-34. Now this will be a tricky one because probably when I basically drive forward, he'll be able to put a shot into me. I'm actually using my original gameplay camera angles here to show you exactly what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to use the building I'm right next to here as cover. I see that there's another tank there, or tank destroyer there. I'm trying to get a shot in, but I'm pretty sure it will bounce. Yeah, as you can see, it actually bounces. But we did do some critical damage, which was quite nice to see. But did we get some spotting damage there? Is that what I'm seeing? Yes, it's some spotting damage. Or it's some damage thanks to the actual critical that we dealt. But we were able to, of course, now kill the T-34, which was previously been damaged by my teammates. But at the time of actually killing him, he actually put a shot into us as well. Right, I see that the rhm-B is on its own on this site. It's not aiming its gun at me, but I seem to be a little bit hasty when I'm taking the next shot at him. As you can see, I'm only damaging his tracks, which actually leads him to basically change the angle of his gun to be aiming in my direction. But looking at actually what's happening right behind him, you will see that basically, of course, other tanks were basically getting a good angle at him to be able to put a shot at him. And I think it was the tortoise that actually killed him. Yes, it was the tortoise that actually did the killing blow on him. Now we find ourselves here facing a SPG. And of course I don't want them to get away, so I'll place a nice shot right in front of where I expect them to be shortly. And that actually paid off. Now we're dealing here with that, what was it, T30 that we're now dealing with? Yes, the T30. We're dealing a nice bit of damage to him, thanks to the fact, of course, that he basically is aiming not in our direction, but away from us. And we're able to put a second shot into him. So we've dealt about, more than 1,000 points of damage to him by this particular point in time. We've got 2 kills thus far, which was, of course, the T-34 that we killed earlier, plus, of course, the SPG. And now we'll be able to spot, hopefully, a few more tanks. What else can we come across here? Another SPG. Are we able to kill him? No, I don't seem to have the right angle at him, but it looks like our own Scorpion is actually able to take him out. The Scorpion G. So, should we go for the capture? Should we go for it? Nah, I think I'll actually go towards the northern edge of the map to see if I can maybe deal some more damage. Thus far, total damage dealt is 2742. Not bad, not bad. And plus, of course, some assist damage to some tanks there. Ooh, look at that. Jagdpanzer, or Jagdtiger, I should say. I'm trying to use the cover of this building again. I dealt a nice shot to him earlier. Yep, and I'm able to put the killing blow into him. Nice. 34. 32. Sweet. Alright, there's... Ooh, that was the last tank. Anyways, nice matchup thus far. And actually we saw that we were able to take that town without too many losses. We only lost 7 tanks on our team. Anyways, this actually led me to get a mastery badge here. But you'll also see actually I was able to complete one of the actual missions here. The Tank Destroyer 11, the key role mission for the campaign. Led me to basically get a nice 51,000 credits plus 3,500 experience. Slightly over that, of course. But that was, of course, the multiplied XP. Base XP was 1191. Pretty happy with that, I would say. Plus, of course, that was the biggest damage dealer here, by far. Second highest damage dealer was more than 1,300 behind me, it looked like. Which, of course, led to the overall results, as you can see them here. Guys, hopefully you've enjoyed this particular replay. And, of course, I look forward to seeing you guys on the next replays. In the meantime, have a great one and take care. Bye-bye.